This week we are looking at cognitive development, and I'm specifically looking at the topic of gaming. My first source is a peer-reviewed article from 2014. This qualitative analysis looked to categorize computer games by primary and secondary cognitive skills. 221 single-player games were classified into different cognitive categories. The hypotheses during the analysis were that cognitive strengths and weaknesses may be identified based on a player's performance, that processes may be improved by playing games in weaker areas, and the player's performance may inform further remedial interventions. The research provides a model whereby online games can be categorized to support cognitive needs of players. However, due to the fact that the model required a neuropsychologist to classify and enter information about the games, this model does not allow for application by educators without this qualification, and thereby vastly limits the scope. This paper is helpful to researchers looking at evidence that online gaming can have positive educational consequences for children. However, only a small sample of games were reviewed, and the focus was solely on single-player, cognitively responsible games. How does it affect recreation and multiplayer games? My second source is a peer-reviewed article from 2013, and it is a literature review. The purpose of this literature review was to summarize empirical findings on the consequences of computer gaming on learning and motivation. They also specifically examine what they've referred to as serious games. These are interactive computer games with set rules, frequent feedback, and a challenging goal. The paper reviewed 38 studies that compared serious games to more traditional instructional methods, which include such things as lectures and text-based learning. This quantitative study posed 3 hypotheses in which learning with serious games was more effective than traditional learning techniques, in that it provided higher learning gains, higher level of retention, and was more motivating. The authors confirmed all 3 hypotheses, although the variance in finding for motivation was not statistically noteworthy. This literature review provides convincing evidence that serious games promote learning and help with information retention. This is useful for educators both in the classroom and in leadership roles as they plan for ways to improve learning effectiveness for their learners.